Hello there everyone, welcome back to Cyberwhale, and I hope the previous video regarding the covering of the tracks day 12 is pretty clear to you guys, in which we discussed about the clearing logs and hiding presence, and as well as the techniques which are to be used to perform covering of the tracks and also you can say for hiding the presence. In this particular session we are going to discuss about the tools and hands-on session. As I have discussed, this is the part 2 video of the day 12, in which we are going to discuss about the tools and the hands-on session of this particular module. So moving on further, firstly we are going to discuss about is the tools that we are going to basically need for this particular session. Number one, that tools we can use is Metasploit we can use in order to clear the logs of the system, to clear the logs of the system, or in your Kali Linux that you can use. And moving on further, the second tool that you can use to cover up your tracks and hide your presences, you can say webtutil, which is a kind of command, windows command, which is basically, and you can say for clearing windows logs, for clearing windows logs, you can use this webtutil command. And I'll be showing you the commands, as well as I am going to show what commands you can use, and you can take a screenshot out of it so that you can get a hold, and you can get to understand what tools and techniques, what tools in order to cover up your tracks and clear your logs you can use if you are asked to do in your CEHV13 practical exam. I'll be sharing the commands, and what commands I have used I'll be showing you that as well. So moving on to the third tool that we can use is PowerShell itself we can use in our you can say in our Windows. We can use PowerShell to clear event logs. WebTutil is to cover up, you can say clear up the Windows logs, but PowerShell we can use to clear event log. We can use a command to clear event log, that is going to be, you can say, yeah, I'll show you the command later on, but you can use this PowerShell to clear event logs in your system. Moving on further, PowerShell clear event log, what we can do is to clear and to remove all the log traces from of about particular event what we have used, or what event took place in our system recently. That's how you can use PowerShell in order to remove all the traces. Fourth tool that you can use is Timestomp. Timestomp is basically for what? You can say timestamp is to alter the file timestamps to avoid forensic tracking, forensics tracking. This tool I'll be showing you how you can do is, let's just hop on first to Timestomp itself. Let me show you Timestomp tool, or you can say Timestomp command in Windows. We'll just read the documentation of this particular, so that you guys can get a hold of how we can use it. Timestamp and CMD for every command. Let's just see what it shares, shares and says. We can use it in such a way. So I have opened look, if the person is using timestamp, they are using this particular command. If CMD has something like this, that would solve the problem, because any alternative for CMD like CMD or something would be fine too. They're asking that a one build script command is in it, and problem is sometimes I forgot to run this build script. So you can just basically run this particular command, timestamp path command. That's how you can basically use the timestamp in your CMD or in your Windows. So, or else we can just also see here what it is showing. Yeah, display the current time. What is basically do is, okay, it is showing me something else. Okay, just give me a time. Timestamp is a kind of, you can say, tool. Instead of command, it is a tool. So we can just see. Oh, just give me a second. Timestamp tool online. Yeah, you can also use a timestamp online tool to remove all your timestamp. Again it is showing. Yeah, timestamp download. You can just go here and you can just click on the source forge, and you can directly click on install, and your timestamp GUI down will be getting downloaded, and that's how you can just you can just clear all the files, alter the files timestamps in order to avoid forensic trackings. That's how you can download Timestomp, and that's how you can use this particular tool. Now moving on further, we are going to discuss about the web tutorial hands-on for Windows, and for PowerShell and for Linux as well. For Windows, what you can do is you have to use three commands in order to delete and clear all the logs out of your system. Firstly, what you're going to do is webtutel cl application, and please take care that you have to use the same command, because else it won't be running and you will be stuck in order to perform how to do it, and you will get confused with it. Webtutel, then cl again, and then security, again webtutel, and then cl, and then system. This means that we are using webtutel in order to clear. CL is basically, guys, let me write it down. CL is to clear. CL stands for clear. We are using webtutel command in order to clear application logs, and then we are using webtutel to clear security logs, and then we are using webtutel in order to clear all the system logs. And that's how step by step all the logs will be cleared from your system, and it will be your logs will be clear, and you can see there is no logs left in your system, security, or application that you have used. And that's you can take a screenshot of all these commands so that you can use in order to perform while if you are on a particular virtual environment box, because I'm not using a virtual environment right now, and I'm not on a shell right now, so that I cannot perform these, as it will clear all the logs from my system. But I don't want it right now, but you can use if it in your test server or in your CHV13 practical exam. If you are asked to perform, if you are asked to clear the logs, and they are saying you have if after doing it there would be a flag or something like that, then you can perform this basically, and you can use all these commands if you have got the Windows system. This was it for the hands-on for Windows. This is a really small topic, and there are several small to you can say commands in order to perform this topic. Then using PowerShell, what you can do is, using PowerShell, what command do you need to use is clear, then hyphen event log. You have to use the same command, because just give me a second, yeah, event log, because else it will be a chaos and you want to be able to get it. Log name, and then you can say, just take a space, application, then system, or you can say security. Yeah, first comes the security, then comes the system. And as you can see, there is one thing similar, that firstly we cleared the application, then we cleared the security in the Windows as well, and then the system. And here goes the same as well. Firstly there comes the application, just give me a second, guys. Yeah, application, then comes the security, and then comes the system. And we are clearing all the event log, and you can also give the log name if you have seen in your event viewer. Let's just see once event viewer, so that you can get to know event viewer. Look, there is a one system named as event viewer. You can just click on this, and then after that you can get to see what events are running onto your particular system, custom views you want to see, or Windows logs. You can just give it a name, and Windows log, you can see there is application, security, and system. And you are giving a command of webtutel clear to clear all the application logs from your Windows, and as well as from your security, as well as from your system. And that's because these are administrative, guys. And you have seen one more thing in common, that we are not giving a command to remove the logs of the forwarded events or security or setup events, because the type of all these logs are operational, and we cannot remove the operational logs, or if we remove the operational logs, there might be some issue that can be created. That's why we are only giving up the command of application, security, and system clearing logs. And that's how you can use PowerShell. And for the PowerShell, this is the particular command in order to remove the clear logs. And I have told you the webtutel command, CMD command itself to you to clear the application logs, system logs, or security logs. And this is how you can check the application logs. Look there, these are the application logs that are already into my system, successfully scheduled. And that's how you can see the logs. You can check the logs from here, and if you want to remove the logs or clear the logs, I have already told you the command. You can use all these commands, and using PowerShell also you can use. Now moving on further, we have is for the Linux, how to remove the Linux, how to clear the logs of the Linux. There is, I have already told you, there is only one file that stores all the Linux logs, that is var logs file. This file stores all the logs of the Linux system, right? So to perform to delete or clear the logs from this, what we are going to do is echo, then we are going to use this. Here you can give the name of the particular log file you want to delete, or you can say the mm, uh, yeah, the logs you want to clear, and then you can just give this uh, ascending or descending order, we basically say. Now I don't remember what parenthesis we say to it. Then you can just go to var, then log, and then you can give auth log. You want to delete the auth log, because auth dot log, because you want to remove the logs from the authorization log file. Then moving on further, you have to use is echo, and then again the same, and then var log, and then we are going to give it for the syslog, because we want to remove the system logs. As I have already told you, here it is almost similar, but the only thing is a bit of the command, nothing else. Echo, then again you are going to give the same thing, then this, then var log, and then you are just going to give a wtmp is for timestamp, guys, basically. So that's how you can remove or clear the logs from the from your Linux system as well. So I hope this is clear and you have understood where you can see the logs of your system. For the Windows, you can see it in your basically in your event viewer, and for Kali you can see it in your var log. Let me just show it, if I'll be able to show you for the Kali. Let's just open here. Okay, we'll just see var log. Let's just see. Okay, ls. Yeah, it is showing. Look, here are so many files that is showing the logs. These are showing the logs that I have done this earlier. I have yeah, let's just say wtmp, and now it will, okay, it is not showing me cd wtmp, or you can say no cat, because it is a file. No, it is not, it is a txt file, I guess. Let me just check. Cat wtmp, yeah. Now you will be able to see this is the wtmp when I rebooted or something like that. This is showing me all the details regarding the wtmp. As I have shown, you can see the var log, you can see the var log from here, or you can see just cat, you can say syslog. Is there syslog? It is not showing my syslog. There might be that might be because I'm not a root user right now. So you can just see how you can check your logs from logs in Kali. Just give me a second. Yeah, and that's how you can check your logs in Kali Linux and Windows as well. I have already shown you and told you. I hope this topic is pretty clear to you guys, and you have understood how to perform a hands-on in order to cover up your tracks, clear logs, and hide presence. If you are given a task in CEHV13, I guess now you will be able to clear logs and find the flag if you are given the task of it. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel Cyberwhale, and hit the like button. Also share it with your friends and colleagues, so that they can also understand how to perform and how to take care of your logs, and how to check if there is someone hindering with your system. You can check the presence using the event viewer in Windows and var log file in your Kali Linux. So that's how you can check, and they can also get a benefit out of it. So see you in the next video in the day 13 module. I hope you liked the video and enjoyed the video. So till the time, take care, guys. Bye bye. See you soon.